Have you guys ever done escape rooms before or heard of
I
those?
have.
Yeah, we did that.
The
I
same
like-
trip that I'm describing, Taylor and I did an escape room.
Yeah, I was really disappointed because that was probably the most insane waiver I've ever signed in my life. Where they were saying shit like if you get killed or something, like literally in this escape room, you know, like you agree not to hold us liable for anything. And I went in like, oh shit, dude, like I'm ready to fight for my fucking life. But it was just like going around and looking at a bunch of paintings and trying to add numbers together. I was like, fuck, this is way less intense than I thought it would, based on the waiver that I signed to get in here. Like,
it's like I thought there would be armed combatants trying to keep me from figuring the puzzle out. Like, no, it's just trying to figure this shit. Like that,
I thought
the hardest thing
in the
about
room were going to be like protection from like stabs or some shit.
Did anyone beat their escape room?
We were really close, and then we didn't. The hardest part of the escape room wasn't the puzzle. It was how shitty the flashlight they gave you in that dark room where you're trying to, like, piece it together. It's like, that's what I didn't like about it, because it's like, you're not beating us because of the puzzle difficulty. You're beating us because we can't see, and like it's just a matter of time.
And like we were overthinking things. Like I felt like we were smarter than the people who had designed the puzzle. So we're like, maybe if we do this and that, it'll get no. Like, well, maybe there's like something written that can only be seen when you shine the light on it. No.
Ours was really good, and it did have things. Like one of the puzzles opened an ultraviolet light, which led you to more clues and stuff like that. It was really good. We started off so strong. Hardly anyone beats this thing. There are only like two people, or two groups who had ever beaten it before. And we started off strong. They were like, this could be like one of the groups that beats it. And then we got stumped on something, and they lost
I was
faith.
done. I wanted out like 40 minutes in. I was like, can we just get the fuck out of here? Like I'm done now. We've been going for 40 minutes. Like there's 20 more minutes to go. Like we go get something to eat.
We were looking at that other one that we could have done where it was in the middle of the room they put you in. There was a guy dressed in zombie regalia chained to a pole in the middle, and he can like try and get you, but he's chained up.
Yeah,
I thought that one sounded fun.
That would have been fun, yeah. But at the end of it, our time runs out, and the guy who works there comes in. And he's like, "All right, well, if you want, I'll finish the puzzle for you, and you can see how it all ends." And I was just like, "Nah." Nah,
so disrespectful.
And somebody must have been like, yeah, show us how it ends. And he was like, all right, so here, and I'm just like, can we leave and like Chiz can stay behind and figure out what this mystery like turn? It's like who killed Mr. It was Mr. Mustard in the dining room with the candlestick. I don't give a fuck, right? Like it's not a real mystery.
No, it's not a real mystery. It's like the people in the room adjacent are trying to solve the same shit.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah,
I'd be willing to try another one of those again.
If it was a cool,
well reviewed.
Yeah, if it was themed or interesting or something, I would. But I didn't enjoy that one that much. It was okay. It was okay for.
Have you ever done like a more, I guess, legit haunted house?
Haunted house, yeah. They have one in Atlanta that's pretty fucking legit. We went there one time, me, my girlfriend, like two of her friends, and they're like. You're being led through it, and there are actors, and like zombies are coming after you, and they're coming after you. They're full of like really good makeup, and they're trying to get you. And then all of a sudden, like a special forces guy runs in with like a fake gun shooting like loud blanks or something, and he's like pop 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 pop, and the zombies fake fall. And he's like, come with me if you want to live. And we're like, okay. So we're following him, and we meander through this warehouse with him killing zombies the whole way. And it looks legit. It looks kind of real. And then we get outside, and like we get ambushed by zombies, and they fucking kill that guy, and they're like dragging him away. And he's like, run, follow the light. And we start running and following the light. and I had called ahead, and my girlfriend called ahead and like got these tickets for us, and the line was like 4 hours to get into this thing, and so she told them who I was, and so we got to the front of the line. So at this point, when we're running for the light, some of the zombies that are chasing us yell, "It's FPS Russia," and
that immersion.
It really took me out of the moment, and the rest of the journey was ruined. They're like, "Hey, it's FPS Russia," and I'm like, "You're supposed to be groaning and moaning and like scratching at me. Get out of here! Come on."
I mean, I like that video where he almost died from a toilet seat.
I went to a legit haunted house when I was a kid, like 8 years old or something. But it was good. It's, better than you're thinking an 8-year-old would go to. I had a loose tooth, and when I finished the haunted house, I don't know what happened, but the tooth was gone. Somewhere along the way, I got scared out of it, and
you scared the tooth right out of you.
Yeah.
In the escape room that I did, you could ask for 3 hints while you were doing it. They'll let you do with 3 hints or whatever for the one we were doing. The way that I kind of gauged how I felt about that escape room was how some of those like puzzles that were being solved for us came across, and I noticed that like And like, I think if somebody shows you how to do something, and when you look at it and it's a good puzzle, it's like oh, you have that moment where it's like it makes sense. But for a lot of the like hints that they would give us and show the solution, it would be like, oh, really? Like the solution would end up being, it was kind of like what you said, like you're thinking too hard. Where like I remember we had like two paintings, and one was like these paintings twinned will help you blah 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 figure out the answer to the combination of the safe or some shit, or it was something like that, like a little bit more. So we were like going through, like they gave us like history of the paintings, like trying to find like the brothers of like these guys to see if there was some like crazy shit. But in reality, you just had to like add the dates of like the two paintings together, and that was like the combination of the safe. It was like, oh, like that was it. Fuck, there were a lot of moments like that
where you're trying to over-engineer it.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, yeah.